The next property of Kangen water is that it's super hydrating, and this is due to the property that we call microclustering. Hydration is super important. In my book here, You're Not Sick, You're Thirsty by Dr. Batman, he details how chronic dehydration is the root cause of almost all, if not all, health problems. So remember, we want to look like a grape, not like a raisin. A grape is hydrated, a raisin is not. So here I have 2 tea bags. This is green tea. And I'm going to put in tap water into this one. And this water is cold. So we'll put the tap water there. And then here I have Kangen water 9.5. So I'm going to put the Kangen water 9.5, which is also cold in here. So keep your eye on these tea bags as they seep in the waters. So normally when you make tea, you have to heat up the water to make it smaller. And when it becomes smaller, it turns to steam and it evaporates away into the air. And so here the waters are cold, the tap water and the Kangen water. And here where I live, at this time of year, our water is ice cold. So this is just barely above freezing. But see how with these waters cold, you see how the Kangen water is making tea? So if you think of the tea bag as the cells in your body, and the water is able to hydrate and penetrate your cells, then you're going to get hydrated. Whereas if you're drinking other waters, the water's too big, it can't penetrate your cells and hydrate you. So in Kangen water, we use the term microclustered water because the water is smaller. Water molecules tend to cluster together like a bunch of grapes, and the clusters are too big in other waters to penetrate your cells. And in Kangen water, the clusters are smaller. The clusters of molecules are smaller, so they're able to penetrate your cells and hydrate you on a cellular level. So now we'll keep that. Remember, this is tap water right here that I'm pointing to. The one I'm taking the tea bag out, this is the Kangen water. So now let me move the Kangen water tea bag to here, and let's put in the Kangen water again. So there you go, instant tea. And notice this one, still the tap water is not making tea. So now let me move the Kangen water bag again to this next one. Let's do it again. We're going to pour in the Kangen water 9.5. And again, we have instant tea. So you can see just so far right here, this one's still not making tea. It's really struggling. And I've already made this many cups of tea with the Kangen water. So think about the tea bag as the cells in your body. So think about how this is going to hydrate you on a cellular level. So now let's put the Kangen water tea bag again, and we'll put it in this one. Okay, let me put it in again. Instant tea. Yet again. Okay, so now let me move these back a little bit. Let's move that one back. Okay, let's get another cup here. Okay, let me move this over. Okay, so here we have the one that's been in the tap water. It's been really struggling. Let's move it over to here. So it's the same tea bag, but now it's different water. It's the Kangen water. Woohoo! See the difference there? Okay, and now let's move this tea bag over here to here, and let's put in the tap water again. Let me move it there. Okay, put it in the tap water. So again, the tap water is not making tea. Okay, so now here's this tea bag back here that's made multiple different cups of tea. And these are the ones the tap water was in. Okay, let me move all these out of the way. Okay, so remember, this is the one. Let me get 2 more cups here. Show you one more thing. Okay, so let me squeeze some drops out. So remember, we've made, I don't know how many cups of tea here with the Kangen water, but I'm going to squeeze some drops out of it here, and then we're going to squeeze some drops of it out of here. Make sure it's pretty equal. Okay, get some more here. Okay, I think that looks pretty equal. So we've just put in some drops of the tea in there, okay? So now, let me do the tap water into the drops of tea. Okay, and now let me put the Kangen water into the drops of tea. Can you see the difference there? With just those few drops, how the Kangen water penetrated and spread out those few drops of water. So you can see how this one is much more darker than this one. So that shows you again the superior hydration of Kangen water. And think about if you're an athlete or anything in life, if you're getting hydrated on the cellular level, nothing but amazing things are going to happen in your life. So you can see it better. I put some paper towels here behind the drops of tea experiment so you can see the difference in color there on camera. And check out over here where I'm pointing. This is the tea bag that's still in the tap water. A lot of time has gone by since I stopped filming this tea experiment, and you can see it's still not making tea, and it's been in here forever. So look at that, and then remember, look at all the different cups of tea I made with the Kangen water, and look at the difference in hydration. Absolutely life-changing. And just like you saw in the tea experiment a few minutes ago, you saw how the water penetrated the tea bag and brought out the tea, even though the water was ice cold, the Kangen water. So it's the same thing when you drink the water, the 9.5. It penetrates your cells and it gets out the acidic waste. It gets out the toxins. It detoxifies your body on a cellular level. And so this is what's happening here with the 11.5 is it is breaking down the toxins. It's breaking down the pesticides, the herbicides, insecticides, the chemicals, whatever it is that's sprayed on your fruits and vegetables. It's breaking it down and extracting it so that's not on your fruits and vegetables. But the same thing happens when you drink the 9.5 water. It does the same thing as far as pulling out the toxins and acidic waste from your cells, and you saw how that was demonstrated with the tea bag experiment. Do you hear that snap, crackle, pop? It is highly antioxidant. That's what you want to be drinking. This is the good, healthy alkaline water. This is not the bad alkaline water, but the good. So now, poison in a bottle. Keep your eye on this light bulb. Dead water. Okay, I'll put it back into the Kangen water over here. Living water. So it's the same tea bag, but now it's different water. It's the Kangen water. Woohoo! We're going to drain this one out. The greatest thing you can do in your life is to get back up when you get knocked down. Champions never quit.